Onions are a popular and healthy food that many people use to add flavor to their meals. But did you know that some foods combined with onions can be harmful and even life-threatening? In this video, we'll share 4 dangerous food combinations with onions that can harm your health. You'll learn how common dishes with onions, when paired with certain foods, can cause serious issues like heart problems, liver damage, and stomach disorders. These simple mistakes and hidden risks can secretly harm your health. Let's get started. This combination can lead to serious health issues like bloating, digestive problems, and other intestinal disorders. Onions and cabbage may seem like healthy and common foods, but together, they can harm your digestive system. Onions have strong antiseptic properties that stimulate digestion and increase blood flow in the intestines, while cabbage is high in fiber and sulfur compounds that can cause fermentation in the gut. When eaten together, they can create excess gas and fermentation, leading to bloating and discomfort. A study by the American Federation for Aging Research found that while cabbage is healthy due to its fiber, vitamin K, and antioxidants, combining it with onions can cause digestive issues like increased gas. This highlights the need to be cautious when eating these foods together. To avoid this issue, try eating onions and cabbage at different meals. For example, have a cabbage salad without onions and save the onions for a different dish. To reduce gas, you can cook the cabbage by lightly braising or baking it, which lowers the sulfur compounds that cause fermentation. Also, be mindful of portion sizes, as even healthy foods can cause problems when eaten in large amounts. If you're finding this information useful, please hit the like, subscribe, and turn all notifications on to stay updated with my latest health and nutrition tips. This combination can cause serious digestive issues like bloating, indigestion, and bowel problems. Although onions and dairy seem like common and safe foods, eating them together can lead to unpleasant effects. Onions speed up digestion, while dairy products like milk, cheese, and yogurt digest slowly and need special enzymes to break down lactose. When these foods are eaten together, the fast digestion from onions clashes with the slow digestion of lactose, which can disrupt normal digestion and lead to fermentation, gas, and bloating. A study by the American Federation for Aging Research found that people with lactose intolerance are 30% more likely to experience discomfort when onions are combined with dairy products. The study also showed that this combination can disrupt gut health and cause ongoing digestive issues. To avoid this issue, try eating onions and dairy at different meals. If you want dairy, avoid adding onions. If you prefer to combine them, choose lactose-reduced options like kefir or probiotic yogurt, which are easier to digest. Also, pay attention to your body. If you feel discomfort after eating, it may be a sign to change your eating habits. This combination can lead to serious health issues like gout, high blood pressure, and joint inflammation. While onions and red meat might seem like a good pairing, together, they can harm your health. Red meat is high in purines, which are broken down into uric acid. While most people can manage this, those with gout or high uric acid levels may face serious problems. Onions stimulate metabolism and increase blood circulation, which can speed up the buildup of uric acid crystals in the joints, worsening gout and inflammation. This combination is particularly dangerous for people with joint problems. A study by the National Institute on Aging found that those with a genetic predisposition to gout were 40% more likely to experience flare-ups if they regularly ate red meat and onions. Onions can trigger the release of more purines, worsening inflammation, and potentially causing an acute gout attack. A real example is Michael Stevens, a 55-year-old man from Virginia who loved barbecuing steaks and often added fried onions. After years of mild joint pain, he suddenly experienced severe pain and swelling after a large meal of red meat and onions. He was diagnosed with an acute gout attack, triggered by the combination of purines from red meat and the effect of onions. To avoid this issue, limit your red meat intake, especially if you're prone to gout or high blood pressure. Opt for lean proteins like chicken or fish, which have less impact on uric acid levels. If you do eat red meat with onions, be mindful of portion sizes and try not to overeat. You can also use smaller amounts of onions and add more vegetables to help keep uric acid levels in check. This combination can cause serious digestive issues, including gastrointestinal disorders, intoxication, and food poisoning. While onions and mushrooms are commonly used together in cooking, consuming them at the same time can be problematic for digestion. Mushrooms, although nutritious, contain chitin, a substance that is difficult for the body to digest, especially for individuals with a sensitive gastrointestinal tract. Onions, which stimulate digestion by increasing gastric juice production, can overload the digestive system when eaten with mushrooms. This can result in slow and incomplete digestion, leading to symptoms like bloating, abdominal heaviness, digestive disorders, and even food poisoning. A study by the Life Extension Foundation found that more than 25% of people who regularly consume mushrooms in large quantities experience difficulty digesting them, especially when combined with other difficult-to-digest foods like onions. Mushrooms can take up to 8 hours to digest, which significantly slows metabolism and increases the risk of intestinal upset, particularly when onions are included, as they stimulate fermentation in the stomach. A real-life example of this occurred with Emily Wilson, a 34-year-old woman from California. She loved vegetarian cooking and often prepared dishes with onions and mushrooms. After one meal of roasted onions and mushrooms, she experienced severe abdominal pain, bloating, and nausea. Her condition worsened, and she had to go to the hospital. Doctors diagnosed her with severe gastrointestinal upset caused by the improper digestion of the onions and mushrooms, leading to fermentation and intoxication. To avoid this, consider cooking mushrooms thoroughly to make them easier to digest. Avoid consuming them raw or undercooked. If you're combining onions and mushrooms, limit the amount of one of the foods or separate them into different meals. For individuals with sensitive digestion, adding vegetables with easy-to-digest fiber can help ease bowel movements and reduce the risk of discomfort. If you found this video helpful, make sure to hit the like button and subscribe for more health tips like these. Leave a comment below if you have any questions or want to share your experiences. Stay safe, stay healthy, and I'll see you in the next video.